Alright.
Initiating match.
It looks like we're getting into it on this first game here in Oasis. Let's see. Oh. Let's see. Let's spectate red team.
Ready for
All right. So in the red team we got Team 1. It's in the refrigerator. And Team 6, Night Owls. Looks like red team. It's gonna go for Rein Diva, Widowmaker, Mercy, Anna, and Junkrat here. Have some. I've seen them once run this with a Pharah, but I guess they're not going to use too many sightlines this time. Go for more of a ground-based spam. They're getting into it here. The Pharah goes down. Bernicia getting picked off by Chamusuke. This first fight looks like it's gonna be going in favor of red team. And now Chamusuke already on that sights. And it's gonna be a take from Team 1. Looking very strong coming out of the gate. Petticoat Pirate close to Valkyrie there. The sights is gonna be popped right here. They're looking to get on point. Setting up and everything. Tracer. D-Seals on Tracer. Scouting here, scouting the perimeter. Looking to take a wide angle. Red team rotating here towards blue team side right now. Looking to hide in this room, getting spammed there by Brainicia on the Pharah. The Pharmercy going here. And the fight under.
Justice reigns from above.
Barrage coming out from Brainicia. A couple fallen there. Katherak being demeched and dying too. Daddy on the Junkrat fallen as well. And it looks like Blue's gonna take this from red team. Team 6. Taking that second fight at 61%. Regroup here. From Team 2. Coming in there. Arani making a little space there. Oh, getting a sleep on the Tracer. Recalls. Arani going on ahead. Making that space while they deal with the Tracer here. Looks like they're not going to get punished for that. It's okay. Pulse Bomb coming out. Not really finding a home. The Shatter coming out from Arani. Finding a few. Not really much of a follow-up there. Oh. A bomb coming out. Not getting anyone there either. Ryan's gonna fall down. And looks like it's a blue team win. Looks like it looks like Team 2 is gonna take that. No, Team 6, sorry. Team 6 pushing on him. Barrage coming out from Bernicia. Oh, they're pressing in. A charge away from the Rhine. Make sure not to get picked off. Bit of a purple getting on Starglaze on the Winston here. Pulse coming out. Not finding anyone. Chamusuke finding some rockets on the opposing Pharah here. Not getting healed just yet. Ooh, a little bit of a Pharah fight going here. Chamusuke wins it. Bomb coming out from Shizumugi. Does not get anyone there. Chamusuke popping off a bit here. And a barrage coming out from him as well to clear it up. This last fight. It looks like a blue team. Team 6 getting pushed back here. Nano boost on the Rhine for the cleanup. Starglaze goes down. And they just have to clean up this Lucio. They just have to clean up Vite on the Lucio here. Stalls out with the B. Having trouble finding that. He goes down there. They just have to manage this. Shizumugi trying to stall out, gonna get BMEC not too much later. Tracer, they're doing a bit of a dance here, but they will both fall. Team 6 have a little bit of time here since they weren't exactly at 99 just yet. Vite on Lucio, dancing around the pillar here. Trying to find that. Shatter coming out from Arana. Barrage from Chamusuke. D-meching Shizumugi on the Diva there. And they are stalling this out fairly well. It is a trickle unfortunately, but that's what you have to do at this point. No time for regroups, and I'm afraid Team 1, it's in the refrigerator, is just gonna close that out. Pretty strong showing from both teams there. Let's see. So it's in the refrigerator. It's gonna get a 1 on that. What? Why is that backwards? Oh.
5, 4, 3, 2,
So
1.
weird.
Round 2.
Anywho.
Capture the objective.
Sorry about that. I'm still working on this. So Arani here. Gonna be on the Rhine here. And looks like blue is pushing them back. A little bit split up here. Oh, Mercy goes down. Inexact on the Mercy. It's gonna hurt their chances here quite a bit. Especially if she can get the revive off. Arani just swinging away, pushing them back. Pushing back the team of Team 6 here. And they're gonna take, get first take. Let's see. Alright. Starglaze here. They're looking to split up a bit. But they're actually going to commit to this one side. Arani getting the nano there. Dragon's coming out from these seals. Not really getting anyone. Probably looking to split them up with that one. Arani just swinging away. Falling though. Shizumugi cleaning her up there. Chamusuke and Inexact on the Far Mercy. Not really giving them much a chance to advance. Pumping out that damage, just getting us spammed out. likely gonna push out here. Okay, so that's how that works. Alright. Getting a little better here. Oh, both barrages coming out. Shamusuke getting the better one. But falling to DCLs. DCLs now getting Arani. Arani successfully being revived though by Petticoat Pirate on the Mercy. A grab comes out. Dragon. Grab Dragon here. He's finding a few, but unfortunately they could not cap the point during that fight, and it's gonna go in the favor of Team 1. It's in the refrigerator. Oasis goes to Team 1. It's a play of the game from Brainichi here. Likely one of the barrages, but nope. Actually, at this point, just being able to cover both. Shamusuke on the Widow not being able to find a kill shot there. Good play from both teams, I want to say. Definitely more of a more in favor of Team 2 there. Why was that? Okay. This looks like this next map is gonna be Volskaya. Is it? It's probably going to be Volskaya. Not quite sure here. Okay, there's gonna be a bit of a team swap there. Let's see. Let's see. Let's fix their setup here. And team 2. Team 6 would be Night Owls. Okay. Things are looking good here. Alright. Let's go. We're gonna go into this. Alright.
Traveling to Volskaya.
Oh, we're gonna be in Volskaya now.
Initiating match.
Oh, right. So it looks like Night Owls, Team 6, is gonna be on the attack. And it's in the refrigerator. And Team 1 is gonna be defending here. No heroes selected just yet from either team. But that's gonna happen pretty soon. There we go. Looks like they're going for a bit of a dive here on the offense. Yeah. A Pharah for some damage there. A little bit of a modified dive there. Choosing to run the Pharah over a safer. I'd say that's safer. The defense here going with Ryan Diva. Chamusuke still on that Widow. And Anna on that the perkness on Anna. Definitely some sniper work going on here. That Pharah might be having a hard time, and Daddy on the Junkrat looking to deal with the ground forces. This might be pretty rough for Night Owls. Brainesia fallen. And it looks like that's gonna stop the push for now. Starglaze fell there earlier too. Or actually, they're looking to swap to a slower push. Going for a Rhine Brig. Looks like they're swapping into a Zen Goats, actually. Let's go into Starglaze here for the push. Looks like they're gonna go straight up. Starglaze gets dinked a bit from the Widow. Manages to take out Inexact. Oh, several kills coming out from. It's in the refrigerator here. It's not looking good. Looks like a red team is looking to just reset now. Another push. Stopped. Looking for some poke here. Looks like Stargaze is going to get out of there safely enough. The defense of it's in the refrigerator holding strong here. The site's going to come out. So they're going to know exactly where Night Owls is going to push from. Starglaze on the right already have. Charge. Doesn't find a home, but Arani does fall. A big tire from Daddy on the Junkrat. And they're up by a lot, and they're just gonna clean up the red team here. Gonna clean up Night Owls. Looking really strong on the defense here. Arani did fall. And so did Petticoat Pirate on the Mercy there. Looking to regroup. I wonder if Mercy's gonna make it in time. Getting a peek there from Arani. So they're gonna push the same route, managing to get a bit closer this time. Bubble on Starglaze. Shatter comes out. Finds a lot. This is going really well for it's in the refrigerator. Just clean them up. And they're looking to stagger the Baby Diva here. Oh, she gets her mech back though. But that's probably gonna be taken out really quickly. It's a really long stagger. It's gonna eat up a little bit of the time for Night Owls there. They're likely just gonna have this one push. It's just one. Last fight situation for them. Just waiting here. Looks like this is it. Good luck. Sights coming out. Again, they're gonna know exactly where they're coming from. Their vision giving them a huge advantage. Tire coming out. A big purple from the Perkness there. Bomb comes out from Katheron. Does find the mech of Shoes McGee. Let's see. Brigitte, again, like she's gonna fall here soon. Grab comes out from Brainesia. They're able to take out Daddy, Petticoat Pyre, and Chamusuke goes down as well. This fight looks like it's actually going really well for Night Owls on the red team. And with that last fight, they actually managed to take it. They managed to take it, and they still have Shatter and Bomb to use for their push on point B.
Objective lost. New defense point.
Little Junkrat spam coming here. It looks like they're just gonna push main. Maybe they're gonna go for a straightforward push, just to make sure they get as much as they can. Oh, they're going straight to point. Bomb coming out from Shoes. Shatter coming out as well. The combo, actually that bomb was from Kathrock earlier. Oh no, it was from Shoes. And Shatter from Arani this time. Oh, let's see. The red team looking really strong on the point right now. The Perkness falling. It's stall time for. It's in the refrigerator from the blue team. Those two ults really finding the value despite not having many straight up kills. EMP comes out from Chamusuke. This could give them the team fight, but the team's not really together to take advantage of it. Transcendence from Inexact there on the Zenyatta. Definitely gonna make this a longer fight in the favor of Night Owls. Beat coming out now from Vite. Bomb now from Katheron. Finds Vite, interestingly. They look like they had that covered. Looking to clean up point. Chamusuke falls to Brainesia there on the high charge Zarya. And with that, it looks like Night Owls are gonna get a full take. Looking pretty rough at the start there, but finding able to full cap with a minute to spare. Great job from the side of Night Owls there. They will be defending this time. And in the beginning there, it looked like It's in the Refrigerator had a really good plan, like full control, all the information. Chamusuke on the Widow finding lots of value, able to get those sites for at least 2 of the pushes, I remember. And that made Daddy's Tires know exactly where to go. Getting a huge tire in the beginning. That's good.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Let's see, from the red team, they did have trouble going in there, but once they were able to close the distance towards that last push, being a little closer, they were able to brawl it out and win that fight on the last, and managing to have some control for saving the 2 ultimates that really helped them with that last push on point B. Okay, now we're gonna go into blue team's offensive. Looks like they're gonna push me from the left side. Chamusuke on the Sombra. The Bastion comp, sorry, the Bastion comp here from Night Owls. Looking like they're gonna rotate early. Avoid getting walked up onto by the blue team. Just maximizing the distance. Very good rotation here. And not a second too early, I don't think, either. Checking that Sombra. Sombra not exactly poking in with the rest of the team. Just farming up that EMP however she can. Oh, Aurana falling. Charging, just straight charging onto a point, probably trying to find cover just to contest it. Falling near instantly, mid-charge. It looks like they're trying to do, they're playing the corners here, and just, contesting. Kathrak losing his mech there. Shoes McGee being the one to contest the point. It's a technique used too. Just managing to hold strong with this bunker. Fire Strike comes out. Gets a few, no one falls. These seals does go down though to Chamusuke. The revive coming out from NXN. And they still have most of their team members here. Haurani and the Perkness right under them though. Arnie goes for the charge. It does not find a home, and even if it did, Vite there was ready with the Immortality Field. They did decide to have to drop down here to help with the fight. Probably also to avoid anyone pushing them up top, but it looks like the defense is gonna stay for this first bit. Getting set up again. It's in the refrigerator, gonna push the right angle this time. Especially Chamusuke scouting that they're not going for their first hold anymore, just opting to stay in that back corner over there. They do see them coming up though. Shoes McGee on the D.Va, splitting his attention. Making sure, possibly also checking for the Sombra, who's just having full view of the fight here. A charge comes out from Aurani. She doesn't drop anyone, but Daddy on the Junkrat does take out the supercharger, which came out from Starglaze. The fight is down here. Kathrak finding himself in the middle of them, looking to die soon. Not able to. Less than a minute left for the offense here. This bunker giving them a lot of trouble. This is likely going to be the last push. These seals on Junkrat there, just covering another angle from their first hold. Vite getting a full view of the situation. Chamusuke here sees it all though. He might get picked. He gets caught out, but he doesn't. Tire comes out from these seals. Not finding anyone. EMP coming out from Chamusuke. He falls though. Kathrak B-Max. A beat coming out from the Perkness. It looks like they're gonna push. They have to. This is their last fight. And more members of it's in the refrigerator. It's gonna find them in a good position during this fight. Aurani being nano boosted there, not being able to do much with it. And a window coming out from Vite. Bomb from Kathrak. Killing the Immortality Field, but nothing else. Rainisha getting 3 kills. That might just stop this push. And yeah, there we go. Night Owls there taking the second map. That's well held there from the bunker cop coming out from Night Owls. That's that huge tire from Daddy on the Junkrat. Really good defense from both sides. Okay, let's see what they want to do next. So yeah, score right now is 1-1. Both teams taking a taking a map each. It's in the refrigerator. Taking map 1 on Oasis, and Night Owls taking map 2 on Volskaya. Looks like they are headed to Eichenwald. Just gonna let them know I'm ready. Oh, maybe not yet. They still deciding who gets to attack first. Coin flip looks like. The Night Owls, I'm noticing now that their icons are the Owl Anna. Looks like Lucido, the coach, is opting for defense. I'm letting them know I'm ready. They are missing a player right now, so we will be waiting for them. Make sure everything is in order on my end. Yep, still recording. So looking pretty good. Got a 1-1 here, a tie game. Yep, I'm ready too. Thank you, Dragon. Okay. Alright, looks like we're getting into it. Our match on let's hide that a bit. Daddy kind of going crazy with the chat there. Okay, so Eichenwald. Team 1, it's in the refrigerator, is going to defend first, and Team 6, Night Owls, is going to be attacking first. Our beautiful town of Eichenwald, our little village. This hybrid map. It did work well for them. On the side of Night Owls, the bunker defense did work well for them. So I'm assuming they will run it again. It looks like I'm wrong. They're actually going for a Rein Diva, Torbjorn, Sombra. Interesting. I mean, I can see Torb on defense. Oh, actually, they're the ones attacking. My bad. Chimusuke going back on that Widow. We know that found them some good value. Daddy on the Junkrat, same reasoning. They're looking like they're gonna be pretty happy with that long range. Daddy, I'm putting a bit of a cheeky trap here. Let's go into Starglaze. See how they deal with that. Looks like they cleared out the trap fine. and let's get into it. The attacking team from the side of the offense looks like they're swapping out Brainicia. I think he was on Pharah earlier. Does end up swapping to Zarya, and here we're gonna find them with Zen Goats. They're gonna be pushing onto this with Zen Goats. Chamusuke not finding anyone with the shots, not just yet. Good shields. Very patient here. A purple getting a bunch. Some good stabilization here. Firestrike finding a few, and they're fighting it out. They're here. Starglaze managing to swing uncontested, falling down as well too. Katherock mech. And Arani getting the revive though from Keiko Pirate before she falls. A little fight in this corner here. Katherock finding the mech back though. Work on that, that's gonna help this fight a little bit. Chamusuke and the Perkins going uncontested on the high ground there. That's gonna be really good for them. Vi on the Lucio gets slept. Probably gonna do a good job of booping them off, but and although that failed, Night Owls do end up being the winner of that fight. They're gonna be ushering the payload along here now, looking fairly happy with their Zen Goats comp, winning out in the end. Fire strike from Arani. Ooh, a rally coming out here from D Seals. That finding some value against the rockets here from Chamusuke, who swapped off with the Widow. Looks like they transitioned to more of a spam comp here versus which would do much better versus this goat. So I agree with that. I mean, I think a few people would agree with me on that. Yeah, it looks like they are getting those picks. They're getting those kills. Chamusuke with the barrage already. It looked like they were in a relatively good spot already, but that is definitely going to end the fight in favor of. It's in the refrigerator. Chamusuke getting some high spots here, getting full view of the movement from Night Owls. Daddy getting comfortable here with his high spot. A really quick walk up from Night Owls. Tired here, finding Starglaze, and also demecking Shoes McGee here. They're gonna stagger the D.Va. It's a push thwarted. Shoes just gonna reset here. The pit. Katherock lamenting his D.Va brethren, but must stay vigilant. Looks like they're mostly regrouped. Even Shoes McGee's here. That was a little quicker than I thought it'd be. Oh, Transcendence on push here. Probably a little early, I would think, but there it goes. It does get them there. Barrage coming out from Chamusuke, finding a good number of those during these fights. Those rockets probably finding spots on this this really thick comp here, and they decide to reset after a few picks. Can't disagree. If you're gonna lose fast, right? And the team, it's in the refrigerator. It's holding strong in this pretty similar point. Really able to make good use of the map here, and allowing them to collapse nicely onto Night Owls here. Oh, it looks like a little bit of a switch up. Starglaze now on the Winston, contesting the high ground this time. Katherock finding Brainicia somewhere during that. Oh, gets trapped. Starglaze getting trapped, now killed. That's one down on both sides. Will they continue this fight? It doesn't look like it. Okay, yeah. I guess they decide to reset. The team of it's in the refrigerator, a little too split up to follow up on. Farm Mercy here, definitely giving a team that's in the refrigerator a lot of value. I don't think the Night Owls yet has an answer. As I say that, these Seals takes Chamusuke out of the sky with Ash. Tire getting cancelled by Shoes McGee, yo. But finding Brainesia, so they do have 2 hit scan on their team now. Chamusuke probably not gonna have a good time there. On the Pharah, who probably did get revived earlier by Mercy, I missed that. Arani, Shatter while being nanoed, while under nano. Deciding not to push in on them. They did back up quite a good amount. Oh, and they're finding the picks they need. Bob already coming out from Ashe there. And it looks like they're gonna win the fight on this corner. Backline has to back up here. Definitely. And looks like the payload is gonna move along. They're gonna fight on this boot-prone bridge for a bit. Starglaze finding himself in a spot here. Not sure if he's gonna be able to regroup with his team, but the fight is going on with or without him. Bomb coming out from Shoes McGee, finding 3 and the mech. And Inexact finishing off Kathra there. Brainesia finishing off Oroani with the Helix rockets there. And that's going to be a clean take for Night Owls. Point B. Yeah, we're going to find ourselves in the castle here. Doors going down. Going straight through the main. It's in the refrigerator, opting to hold this corner. These seals and Brainiac finding a good angle, but Chamusuke challenging that. Barrage comes out on the main force, gets Matrix, and Chamusuke does fall. Brainiac with the Nano Visor on the side of Night Owl. Starglaze gets purple, having to retreat a little bit back there. And a bomb coming out from Kathra. Tire from Daddy. This double offensive ult is gonna find Inexact at least. And that might be enough to collapse on them and just destroy this push. If they regroup right now, they could have one full push. If they don't, I think they're going to have to stagger a bit. Bob does push them back. That should make the regroup a bit easier. And it looks like, yeah, Shoes McGee, does he have enough time for a regroup? That's like 8 seconds. And they're gonna have to push once he comes back though. So, yeah, just stabilizing here. Brainesia looking for some, probably looking to get some poke. Hopefully build up that nano in time. It looks like they're gonna push now. Shoes McGee's here. Bubble comes down, boost. Kathra gets the mech, Shatter, purple. That's gonna kill some, definitely. And they do go down. Kathra does go down as well. Arane getting pressured really hard. Might fall. Nope, does not. And the push here. It looks like a relatively even fight. Both players positioning really well during, not falling too quickly. Bomb comes out from Shoes McGee. Is not gonna find anyone. Well defended, Wraith. Taking out the Wraith from Daddy, who's on Reaper now. Getting really low though. Healing up now though. And it looks like they're going to turn this corner here, the fight around this corner. It does look in the favor of Night Owls, but Arani gets revived here. Oh, Brainesia getting slept during that visor. Unfortunate, gets cleaned up there with the charge of Arani. Bomb coming out from Kathra. Grab. And Nano Visor. Everything's coming out right now. And a purple on, it's in the refrigerator. And it looks like it's in the refrigerator is gonna hold, not allowing Night Owls the full cap on Eichenwald. It will be their turn to attack. It's the Pharah. Pharah is finding a lot of value on the side of it's in the refrigerator there. The Widow on Chamusuke was looking really strong, especially how it did on Volskaya defense. But I guess the sight lines here are just not cutting it out. I guess he can't find value there. Remember the cheeky trap from Daddy here. He doesn't get punished for it. Not sure if that costed them any type of regroup disorientation. So from the offense here, looks like we're gonna have a goats comp, a Moira goats. Ooh, a Moira goats. Opting to go for Moira instead of the Zen. Opting for a little bit more sustain. They won't have that Discord orb though, so that might hurt a little. But they do have the burst heal, so they're probably going to want to take this fight really quick. Take advantage of that burst healing. For the team, that's for the team if it's in the refrigerator. For the defense, I got trapped in this room here. Oh, okay. And they're going to hold low. Let's see what the offense is going to go with. Just making sure to stabilize in the room here. Just playing this corner very patiently. Shielding, here they go. Ooh, cleanly. Oh, they do lose Petticoat Pirate. That should kill the push. I think they might decide to fight this out though. Ooh, losing the mech of Cathrock, and Daddy falls as well. And looks like they're gonna back now. Just they're probably willing to fight that without Moira, but probably not without the half team. Cathrock does get a little delayed there in the stagger. So Chamusuke finding some energy, glowing a little bit there. That'd be nice if they could take the fight a little quicker to take advantage of that extra damage. And they will stabilize in this pretzel shop. And Arani on the Ryan. Take a little bit of poke there. Not sure if that's what she wants to do. Oh, a tire comes out. Ooh, D-Meching Cathrock. I did see that. Daddy falling as well. That is 2, and for the goats comp, Brig has a lot of value. Arani trying to charge out of there. Missing the angle a little bit. The stairs there. It catches me too sometimes. Chamusuke not dying again. Very good survival there from Chamusuke. Able to keep that energy, that charge. The low ground defense looking like it's working for the Night Owls here. On the red team. Guess being that much closer enables you to get more of those plus. Ooh, Arani does fall. Cathrock matrixing for the approach. Window does come out from Vite. Health bars are getting really low, but Brainesia comes out with a really strong ult, and that's gonna just clean them up right here. Chamusuke finally dying on that side. It's really tough. They did blow window, and that was really strong. Every time I seem to recall that every time Brainesia pops that ult, like he finds some good value, good ult timing on the Bastion there. Ooh, the team of It's in the Refrigerator does manage to circle around, forcing rotation out of Night Owl. A rally coming out on the side of from Daddy on the side of It's in the Refrigerator. They're managing to grab a few angles here. Definitely on the payload. Grab coming out. They are getting a good surround. Shatter. Bomb coming out. Defensive bomb coming out from Shoes McGee. Killing only Chamusuke. For the majority of that though, having circled around, It's in the Refrigerator was able to fight with some of them on point. So during that whole fight they were camping. Looks like they're gonna push through the gates here. Oh well, it's not really. It's just a little bit of a timed. You need time for the. Okay, so rockets coming out from Brainesia, just swapped off of the Bastion. Far Mercy for sure. And Starglaze is gonna go from Orisa. Is it Orisa? Oh yeah. Onto Winston here to be looking to handle this goats comp by diving the backline first. I managed to clean up that first push. The Pharah is probably going to find a lot of value. I'm wondering if oh, and there you go. I was gonna say, I'm wondering if Cinder Refrigerator was gonna look for a solid answer to it, and we see Chamusuke on the Widowmaker here. A solid answer, I might say. I wonder if he's gonna be able to find the sights he needs. The sight lines he needs. With the spam/dive, that Winston is gonna give Chamusuke a bit of a hard time. Though they are pushing this rather steadily. I suppose the Night Owls wanted to keep their high ground. But they do manage to decide, it does enable them to decide when to drop, but it's not looking like it's gonna work for them. Yeah. It's in the refrigerator, is gonna clean them up. A clean, yeah. Not much of a hold, definitely getting through that part of the map somewhat quicker than Night Owls. Arani putting a lot of pressure on this doorway here. Their whole team is regrouped here too. They all bunched up there. Tyre comes out from these seals. Finds Aroani. Chamusuke finding Brainicia though. Really on that Pharah. Does get the revive. And exact with the revive on the Pharah. Bomb comes out from Katherock. Oh, gonna die before being able to remech though. That looks like it's gonna push them back. The Perkness dying on the Zen. Chamusuke trying to grapple away. Brainicia trying to clean him up. And he does fall. That looks like it's gonna be a point, a hold from the Night Owls before it's in the refrigerator manages to take a second point there. Not in the castle just yet. Not in the castle just yet. Night Owls holding this high ground here. Relatively grouped, so that's good for them. Chamusuke finding an angle there, looking for a jump shot, doesn't find it. Brainicia putting pressure, does get the kill on Chamusuke though. Barrage coming out from Brainicia's Pharah. And a beat was there too. It looks like the team of it's in the refrigerator holding strong. Bomb though finding Daddy. A bomb from Katherock now. Placed enough that could find Vite. Perkness goes down. An exact Chamusuke picks up an exact mech goes down from Katherock. And well that's Shoes McGee's mech. But Starglaze here on point. Looking to clean up Katherock. Chamusuke contesting point. It is overtime. So he is forced to touch this point. Arani there, spinning on the payload, trying to stall this out as much as possible. A nice switch there. Ooh, finding a boop. No, almost finding a boop on Shoes McGee. There is a little bit of a fight here. Arani looking to spin some more. Let's see. It looks like Night Owls are gonna try to retreat and just that was a good take from It's in the Refrigerator. It looks like they're gonna be able to stay alive here on the Eichenwald offense. Chamusuke finding a much more comfortable sightline than initially. There's an uphill battle, but they're finding themselves in a better spot for the take here. A really good spot, I would say. Fully grouped. They do have time for one push if this fails. Katherock not really committing. Just a little bit of a fake burst there. A barrage coming out from Brainicia, damage boosted. Does fall to Chamusuke. Chamusuke also took out these seals, I think it was that. And Night Owls falling fairly quickly. This does not look good for them. They're going to be in stalling mode pretty soon. It's in the refrigerator. Oh, Brainicia comes out with the Doomfist. See if that's going to find value. Nope. Arani manages to take a shatter from Arani. Shoes McGee stalling out on point, but he's not going to last that long. These seals there in the corner. He's going to be able to stall this out. Death Bombs gets no one. Arani slip on point. A bomb comes out from Katherock. That's gonna clean up whoever's there for sure. No shields, nothing in place. Starglaze though does make it. Falls though. A bomb this time from the other side. Shuzumi Zone does not find any. Shield should be broken though. And DCL's last one on point. No. They have 3 on point. They do all fall though. And Eichenwald will go to it's in the refrigerator. Team 1. They are going to lead this now. 2-1. Brainicia on the Bastion. Oh, this has to be the ult. This has to be the ult. Team Mac and then ult. Yep. Ult for the squishies. Ooh. Finding some good homes. They're not able to find the cover. They were looking for the surround though. That's why. I'm pretty sure that's why they were in the open there. They were looking for the surround but couldn't get it in time. Too fast of a kill coming out of the bunker hold there on the low ground coming out of Night Owls. Okay, so we're gonna see what map they're gonna go to. It's looking like Dorado. It's looking like Dorado. Yeah. And yeah, they're gonna. I wonder if they're gonna want to switch teams here. Pretty intense fight from the both of them. Some good stalling from both sides. Like that's some great stalling from both sides. Definitely exciting payload play there. Let's see. Pharah's on the side of Night Owls, not finding as much value with Chamusuke on the Widowmaker there. Definitely on them. They understand the value of that Pharah and they respect it heavily. Props for them. Let's see. So, on the side of Night Owls, like some good grouping, some good team play. Timing though, I think they might be hesitant on a little bit of the timings. So when they do engage, they might not be in the positions they want, and it doesn't help that it's in the refrigerator. They are getting the picks that they are getting. Looking pretty dominant at range there. Like Arani enabling that, making quite a bit of space with Orion. Petticoat Pirate is a sub on the Mercy there. And Moira. I do think she played Moira. They're doing the coin flip now to decide who defends first. Let's see. What else we got here? Cathrock on the Diva. The Perkness. The other healer, pretty sure. Daddy on the DPS. DCL's on DPS. Vite's healing. Starglaze I know is tanking. Nixack's also healing. Shoes McGee on the other Diva. Brainicia on the DPS. Some fairly balanced 2-2-2s with some goats thrown in there. Zen goats, pretty hefty coming out of Night Owls, I remember. Yeah. So it does look like I'm just saying I was ready. It does look like it's in the refrigerator is gonna defend first. And Night Owls is going to attack first. Yeah. Looks like we got readies. So we're gonna go into Dorado here.
Traveling to Dorado.
Yeah.
Initiating
So
launch.
they're all on the same side. That makes it convenient for me. Let's see. Let's go on the side of the attackers here. Maybe we can swap between both teams. Not a problem. Beautiful fountain of Dorado there. I do like the nighttime theme. The lights feels very festive and warm. The initial point here, sporting a bit of high ground. Some cover placed for flyers and snipers. Oh, Dorado's the. Oh, okay. So pigs coming out from here. Looks like let's zoom into this team. The defense gonna defend with For Mercy.
Attackers
Yeah,
incoming.
gonna defend with
Stick to the plan. And if you get too
Spam.
I'll bail you out.
Ryan Diva Anna. This is looking like a bit of a, I want to say, comfort pick. They have been doing well on the damage and range. So that's looking really good for them.
5, 4, 3,
Let's see. Let us go to this team though, as they are attacking. Okay, Starglaze on the Orisa.
please move behind the battle.
Let's see. On the payload, looking like a bunker. Yeah, they're going at this with a bunker. Roadhog. Ooh. Chamusuke finding a really cheeky angle here. It gets picked off though. The price of power, I suppose. Good pick there from Brainisha. Really aware, really quick. Good accuracy. Oh, Chamusuke back though. I guess he did get revived. I missed that. Definitely off the screen. Really cheeky angle and range. And it looks like the defense is gonna clean them up. Clean up Night Owls before they manage to pass this choke here. Respecting the barrier, cleaning that up while they have nothing else to do.
All systems checked out.
The payload is here though. Oh, Catharok does get hooked. Has to boost out of there. Some good reflexes there. Both sides.
Justice
Chamusuke not getting much value out. Oh, he does kill Brainisha, so that should kill the push. Without a... Oh, but Brainisha does get the revive. Mercy on both sides. Oh, Arani and the Perkness falls. Main healer, main tank. This push looks like it might go through. Daddy here still spamming away. Shoes McGee though, contesting him. That Junkrat is not gonna have any of it. These seals here taking all the space he wants. So your prize. Oh, a hook does not find a home. It is payload is gonna make it safely through that arch, and it's in the refrigerator. Is gonna take this fight before the checkpoint. Slept but woken. The Roadhog for Night Owls. Tire coming out from Daddy on the Junkrat. Sneaking up behind. Ooh, finding a lot. I'm just gonna say that. Finding mostly everyone. And the cleanup should happen. They have the range to do it. And that is gonna be a team kill. The supercharger from Starglaze did go down there. It is a good time to switch, and we're gonna see them do that with Monkey, Winston, excuse me. Opting for the Winston. Was looking at a soldier, but is opting for Pharah. They are gonna go Far Mercy Pit Scan, Far Mercy Ash, and a little bit of a dive here. Kind of yeah. They're going dive with some range.
60 seconds
Yeah,
remaining.
I think that's going to be a really strong comp going against the comp of It's in the Refrigerator here. It's a zoom out. It's a bit of a long range fight here. Far Mercy duo fighting. Oh, Perkness does go down. She was getting killed there by Shizmugi.
Rains from above.
Barrage coming out from Shumusuke.
30 seconds.
Getting cleaned up by Shizmugi though. That comp switch definitely gonna find value versus the defense of it's in the refrigerator. I wonder if I was gonna say I wonder if they're gonna look for some switches here too, but they do have 3 ults coming into this, and with the cap of the checkpoint. Oh, never mind. Starglaze and Shizmugi looking to get the high ground here. No one's really on it, but Shumusuke is getting some rockets on them for taking it. Not gonna do so too comfortably, but finding a kill on Starglaze. That is gonna push Shizmugi back a little, who does stubbornly keep the high ground though, which would be really good to contest this Pharah. Shumusuke does fall down to DCLs. Petticoat Pirate does get the revive though, so no harm, no foul there, I suppose. The onslaught does continue from this Pharah. Meanwhile, the ground fight is proceeding like this. The Bob getting slept.
Justice rains from above.
Barrage coming out to kill Inexact, but Shumusuke. Yeah, Shumusuke getting someone. Brainicia taking out Shumusuke. Only one fire in the sky. Barrage coming out from Brainicia, finding 2. Numbers are in favor of the offense, I want to say? No. They're getting pushed back here, though, so maybe not. It looks like they are able to regroup faster with the mobility from the 2 tanks here. Bomb coming out, finding Mercy. That's gonna hurt them. They won't have the revive this fight for sure. I know it was on cooldown a little bit, maybe, but definitely not gonna be here during this fight until she gets back. So the push is gonna go forward. Nano boosted Arani Shatter. And Winston is gonna fall. The Winston of Starglaze. Oh, they are going to manage with that. Enough force to regroup. Bob coming out. Cathrock losing his mech from that. Slept, but wait. Shumusuke falling to Brainicia. Landing on the high ground for but a second. Just enough time to be taking advantage of it. Arani shield's going down. Starglaze put in some pressure. Not finding much damage. What with the Rhine still having armor. Gets slept.
All systems check out.
Not really gonna die to it. Just taking him out of the action for a little bit, but the team of It's in the Refrigerator is gonna have to run. Shumusuke gets taken out. They were really trying to stall this out. Shumusuke not being able to get away with the fire as much as an Eichenwald or Volskaya for that matter. I can't remember too well if he did get away with it on Volskaya. But we are coming in here. They're gonna be able to just pass this this little weird choke here that I usually have trouble with. Shizmugi getting a Matrix on a Fire Strike. Barrage is coming out from both sides. Brainicia getting the mech of Cathrock from there. Oh, Shumusuke does fall to DCL. Starglaze cleaning up the baby diva there. Bob comes out from DCLs. And Atayu from Daddy killing DCLs. So that's gonna give Shumusuke a little more space to work with until Yash can get back. Oh, the fight here. Ooh. Tanking healer calling from the side of It's in the Refrigerator. But Shumusuke coming out instead of the Pharah ups for Mei for the defense here on the last point. So Vite is a stalling payload. Not sure how much value that will have on the offense. I think that's more of a defense thing, but don't quote me. I'm not that good. Probably would have found more value with the regroup, especially the Taxi them. Bomb probably gonna come out here. Nope. Oh yeah. Pop bomb. The bubble. Oh, does get Shumusuke. Doesn't manage. I'm not sure if he popped Kaio or maybe just thought she was behind cover, but not. So the fight is breaking out here. Daddy finding the Tyrant Vite. Bomb from Cathrock finding Starglaze. Barrage from Brainisha. Not finding anyone. Cathrock on point with the Matrix there. The tanks are moving forward from the side of it's in the refrigerator. Winston missing the jump, probably just not opting to go high ground. And they are going to surround him. Up comes out Ashe. Pretty aggressive position here, looking to find a kill on Arani perhaps. Good purple coming out from the good nade coming out from Ashe. Ana. The Pregnus on Ana. They are going to clean up this point and going to stop them on this U-bend before the end there. Defense from it's in the refrigerator, ladies and gentlemen.
Switching sides.
So the score now is 0-2. See if I can
Initiating
update that.
match.
So team 1 current score 2, right? Oh no, that's not team 1 score. That is team 2 score. It's gonna be backwards because I don't know why it's like that, but it is. So oh, actually I think I know why. Let's unlock it. Maybe when I moved it I flipped it around. There you go. I did. I'm a dingo, but we got skills. Let's go. Let's see. Let us go on the offense again.
Ready
Speed up
for
our camera a bit. Zoom to the offense there. Over the skies of Dorado. And here we are. The payload resets to that point.
Attackers.
Okay, the
incoming.
comps. Ooh, a Genji coming out from Chamusuke. It looks like a different bunker. So Arani's probably gonna go. What's her name? Ursa on here. I'm seeing that like a mini bunker. Oh no, they're opting instead for the Junkrat. So that might open up Arani for. I want to say Winston. Yep, there we go.
4,
They're going for a dive here.
1.
Yeah,
Attackers incoming.
and
Stop the payload.
Night Owls are gonna go for that bunker with the Diva for contest. Brainisha being so good. Oh, my camera's too fast. Brainisha being so good on the Bastion there. They will get jumped on there. It's only Kakarot though, so they can collapse on them. Arani, I'm not sure where Arani was, but that little bit of a stagger there might have cost them this push. Chamusuke deflect, kind of soloing the team here right now. What's happening on the other side? Oh, I see. While this is happening, the payload is getting pushed a little bit by Big Daddy there on the Junkrat. Yeah, and it looks like they are going to get this push, despite losing a few. The dive tanks and Genji making quite a bit of space. They are going to be held up at this choke though, so they did earn that. Oh, Daddy getting picked off by Brainisha. Power damage boosted. And DCL's tire coming out. Looking to find someone. Team spread out, not really finding anyone. I guess everyone's just chilling. A tire. Not finding any value. They did all jump away. And they return to the fight. I even lost them. Some good evasion. Oh, looks like they're gonna push out from this little hallway here. Oh, window coming out. Able to push up through it. Kathrock losing his mech though. Brainisha with the ult. Chamusuke also with Dragon Blade. Damage boosted. Ooh, kills both sides. Both ults finding a home. This is a pretty even fight right now. It looks like the remaining members for Night Owls are gonna be a little sturdier though, and being able to stabilize here, ending the push for it's in the refrigerator. Relatively the same area. The payload did get past the choke, but now they're gonna be able to use that as cover. Decides to instead not. Yeah, I guess the payload does enable a few surrounds. I have to agree with the decision making to rotate a little bit backwards. That decision from Night Owls. Yeah, there. Supercharger coming out right now. A Valkyrie from Petticoat Pirate. Ults on both sides. Immortality Field taken out. Looks like they find themselves on a little bit of defensive here. Chamusuke again on the Pharah. Having swapped out from the Genji there after Nanoblade, Dragon Blading. Getting these off angles is really giving them trouble. Chamusuke being relatively slippery on that Pharah there. The tanks are just smothering their ground forces, and yeah. And with that chaos play, what I call it, they're not able to hold Team of Night Owls. It looks like they're gonna swap to a dive. A double hit scan with the Soldier and the Ashe, and but they do keep Baptiste, probably for the hit scan.
Justice
And now Chamusuke damage boosted Barrage here, killing both Starglaze and D-Seals. It's definitely gonna hurt. I would say the back line of It's in the Refrigerator is going to be relatively safe for now. With them taken out. Chamusuke going to get away with more of his evasive Pharah play. Having less of that hit scan pressure. Oh, does fall to D-Seals coming back in time. Surprise, I'm back. And Catharok initially contesting high ground, now regrouping with the team. Shatter coming out, blocked by Arani, who's getting the nano boosted right now. Starglaze does fall, and Exact look like to be next. Nope. And with that, they grab second point. Tiger comes out from Daddy, finds three actually. The mech from Shoes McGee. I don't know. Is that good? No, maybe. I mean, it definitely ended the fight there. Whether or not that was needed, it's kind of hard to tell sometimes, I guess. Let's see. Some high angles. Here, Arani making a lot of space. Definitely taking the entirety of the turn. Shoes McGee though, taking this high ground spot. Contesting Chamusuke on it. Chamusuke contesting Shoes McGee rather. The team is regrouping. Arani does fall first. Catharok also does fall. So no tanks on the side of It's in the Refrigerator. They are going to have to fall back 4 now. Chamusuke getting that poke in. Does have ult right now, so probably doesn't want to take any more risks. While the team of Night Owls takes this spawn, doesn't allow them to push much further. Which is good, because there's our box of victory. Definitely taking this high ground here. They've earned it. They'll need it. So they are sticking on the Rhine on the side. Oh, they're taking this flank here. Chamusuke just taking a look-see. They know where they all are. Everyone knows what's happening. No surprises here. Oh no, don't lose the fight. Bomb coming out from Shoes McGee. Ooh, taking out Chamusuke and the Perkness. Chamusuke on the Zarya now. Dead for the moment though. And Starglaze and Brainisha going down. Is this fight still going on? Like Chamusuke just deciding to dip out the spawn advantage, yes, in favor of Night Owls right now, so probably a good move. Probably a good, most likely a good move actually. Well, they are regrouping here. It looks like they're gonna opt for the same push. Looking like it. Looking like that same push, executed differently perhaps. Oh, okay, Bob coming out from these seals though. They are pushing in on this team here. On It's in the Refrigerator, who, excuse me, decide to abandon the point, that push, and go straight for the payload. Ignoring the flank and just decide to push with the payload. I know they are missing one, yes. Anyway, B comes out from Bite. Shoes finds a kill on the Perkness. Hammer coming out from Arani. Good, that's really great for the team. Chamusuke and Arani killing Brainisha there, who's on the Reaper now. Oh, it looks like they are gonna push in. This is looking really good for It's in the Refrigerator. Jab coming out from Chamusuke, separating the rest of them. defensive bomb comes out, but there's plenty of cover to hide behind, so that's not going to find any kills. Brainasia taking the high ground here, a little too far to do any damage though. It does collapse on the Perkness there. Bomb from Katherock, finding Brainasia. Definitely no value while you're dead, but Ana from Inexact trying to stall. Shoes McGee getting DMEC there, still trying to stall. They are looking for this, they're trying to push it. They need it. And not gonna find it, and it's in the refrigerator. Takes Dorado.
Play of the game.
And the junk. Is that another good tire from Daddy there on the Junkrat? Oh yeah, the one that got everything. Oh, it's rough. I mean, they had no choice. I guess they could have. They can't really. Junkrat can find tire unless they could kill it quickly. They know where it is, but yeah. Solid tires there. Let's see what they're gonna want to do next. The score. I think I lost track of the score. Was it 2-1? It might be 3-1 right now. So they might have won. Let me ask. What's the score? No. Okay, so it is 3-1. Alright, so they did take 3 maps. It's looking like this is gonna go in the favor of, it's in the refrigerator. Well played. Well played. Let's see. Some closing comments. It's in the refrigerator. They're really finding some good value from their range or Ani. On the Rhine there, making the space that they need, and definitely making full use of the map, it seems. Yeah, strong plays overall.